What's up, guys? We got a undefeated in Swiss GOAT tournament deck profile with you, and he took a pretty spicy deck list. So yeah, what is your name?
Albert Melendez.
All right, what did you play?
So I played for this Switch tournament, Zombies.
Okay.
Zombie Recruiter. I actually I got first place in the last Switch tournament that Collectible Exchange had with Chaos Recruiter. So going into this tournament, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play another Recruiter deck.
Yeah, recruiters are awesome.
Yeah.
So is there a difference between this deck and Earth Aggro, or is it kind of the same?
I would say super different. Yeah,
Super
Earth Aggro is more of like they're putting big beaters on the board.
Yeah.
And sometimes they do use Giant Rat, but sometimes they don't. This one is kind of just using straight up zombies with like a little bit of big beaters in there, but like it's definitely different than Earth Aggro, I'd say.
Okay, cool. All right, let's check out the deck profile.
So I'll start off with these gorillas. So
You want to put it upside down?
Oh yeah, in relation to like Earth Aggro, yeah, I mean it plays beaters. The gorillas are to get over like any warriors or even any kaikus. Turn one set gorilla is kind of just like how you're gonna get over this.
Yeah.
So I just use the gorillas as the big beaters.
Good.
For the chaos matchup, I bring in the kaikus, or they're in the main deck for the chaos matchup, and I find that like if I'm able to stick a Kaiku and it gets to the damage step and I'm able to banish, I'm kind of in a good scenario because like Chaos kind of like counters this deck in a sense where like your zombie recruiters get banished and they don't get that like recruiter effect.
Right.
So no, those are my beaters. My recruiters, I got my giant rats.
There
And
we go.
my giant rats can go into my pyramid turtles.
Yes.
And then my pyramid turtles targets. So this is the zombie engine, and they go into these Ryukokis.
Okay. Wow. Three of them.
So 3 Ryukokis. And honestly, like, all of my opponents were like, how am I going to get over this Ryukoki? 24 is just an insane amount in like GOAT format. Like, you get like a Monarch or like a banished like Chaos monster. But it's really hard for the Chaos player to come through. Because I have some other cards in the deck other than the Kaikus that kind of like go into that like play. But then my last zombie is a Vampire Lord.
Wow, you actually play Vampire Lord.
Yeah. So I played the
There you
Vampire
go.
Lord one of. Honestly, it's really good in the sense that like it eats up Sakus, it eats up Mirror Forces, Torrentials. It comes back. But honestly, I probably use the Kokis more.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because I have more of them, but it's definitely because they were big as hell.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So I got my zombies, and then I got my one-ofs, little toolbox, tribe, injection fairy lily.
What
You can actually grab injection fairy lily off of a rat, crash, and then go in. And I went in for game one of the times with like fairy lily like pump.
There
It
you
was
go.
like insane. Breaker, exile force. Again, you can go into giant rat, into exiled, and then destroy. So that's like my little toolbox I got going on there.
Very high monster count.
Yeah, so I believe it's like half the deck's like monsters.
Yeah.
It runs like, and then half the deck is going to be these guys. I have 2 Noblemen standard, creature swap, amazing with Pyramid Turtle and Giant Rat. Like, I was blessing every time I played a creature swap. It does falter against like Scapegoat, like a chain Scapegoat, so like creature swap's kind of not ideal. It feels pretty bad, but I only faced a deck with like Scapegoat. I want to say once where it actually mattered.
Yeah.
One of the best normal.
This is legit. Tribute to the Doom.
What the?
3-0. This combos so well with the Book of Life.
My man's cooking.
So check it out. So the combo goes.
Yeah.
Let me get one of these guys, one of these guys, one of these guys, and then you have a set monster, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Tribute to the Doom, target the set
tribute to
monster, pitch Koki. That's your set monster. Book of Life, banish.
Yeah.
Koki's back.
Smart.
So good, so good.
Discard fodder. There we go.
Discard fodder for sure.
Why not Raigeki Break over Tribute to Doom? Do you need something proactive?
Because I want to get it on my turn so I can swing in. Like going second, if all you're doing is like setting one monster, like a Spy, a Faith, a Decoichi, and like Tribute to the Dunes coming down, like not only are you gonna lose like your chaos fodder here,
Yeah.
but like you're gonna get hit for 24, and 24 is just so huge.
Okay, so you're disrupting.
Yeah.
In a way.
It's disrupting, but also gaining like that fat board presence.
Got it,
Like
got it.
I may not have a lot of cards at the end of the game. A guy had like 6 cards in hand when he lost.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
like, if your life points get to 0, like
Yeah, you're dead.
that's the game. And then your one of you got Pot of Greed, Graceful, Premature, Snatch, MST, and then Storm.
Yep.
I feel like those are kind of standard. I only played one real trap in terms of like Ring of Destruction because the rest of them were again
okay.
triple decree.
You love decree.
You saw it in my last deck
Yes.
profile. It turns off literally everything.
Yeah.
It is my favorite, and I always pair it with the Ring of Destruction because like getting that damage in is just so crucial in like winning that game.
Got it. Okay, cool. Spicy main deck, sir.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's honestly my favorite. I do want to give a shout out to the person that actually came up with this deck. It's going to be Delinquent.
Delinquent,
He
okay.
goes off. He goes by Delinquent. He's actually the brother of the guy who created the Chaos Recruiter deck that I won with.
Okay,
So
there you go.
these bros like
they're
Alephri and
doing work.
Delinquent, they're cooking. They're on some
cooking.
next level stuff. So thank you to those guys for
Yep.
letting me pilot their deck.
Okay, you want to check your side deck?
Yeah. So I brought the Kinetic Soldiers in because, again, with like Giant Rat, you can crash into a warrior
Yeah.
and then bring out Kinetic Soldier, and then boom, he boosts to like 3,350.
Yeah, he's
So
huge.
you're doing like that fat damage.
Fat damage.
Triple Spell Canceler. This came in so clutch. So I did that play, right?
Yeah.
So where like I only had a monster.
Yeah.
I had the Tribute to the Doom, the Book of Life, and the Koki. And so what I did was I had a Spell Canceller in hand.
Yeah.
He was playing Reasoning Game, right?
Okay.
So he plays one monster. This is basically my hand. I go ahead and go Tribute to the Doom, Hitch Koki, Banish,
Yeah.
Special Summon, Tribute, Normal Summon.
Yeah.
For 5
GG's.
turns, it's over. I'm
Yeah.
swinging for 18.
Got it. There you go.
So the Spell Canceller really came in clutch. I didn't think at 3 that's kind of like bricky.
Yeah.
But it kind of came in when it mattered.
Yeah.
I have 2 Noblemen of Exterminations. That's really for like aggro decks.
Yeah, I like that card.
It didn't really come up as much.
Yeah.
I didn't really cite it in. Book of Moon. These were supposed to be the MVP against Relinquish, and it just like didn't happen when I went against Go Control. The only loss that I had during that tournament in
Yeah.
top 8 was against Go Control.
For those of you guys who don't know the ruling between Relinquish or what is it, Thousand Eyes Restrict,
Yeah.
if they target as priority, it doesn't resolve in GOAT, but in Edison it does.
in Edison it does, and in Modern it does.
Yeah. So weird. Back and forth.
So I also brought in triple skill drain
Okay.
against Go Control because like I'll swap out the decrees, I'll bring these guys in, and then when they go ahead to activate their effect of like Thousand Eyes, I'll chain skill drain,
Yeah.
and then they can't suck and they have a
Yeah. A zero attack.
zero attack body on the field. Yeah. Again, it came up, but not enough to like clutch it out for me.
Got it.
And then lastly, triple death shoot. For any like
Yeesh.
decks that like ran like combo,
Yeah.
or like any decks that I felt like had a high monster count.
Yeah.
Again, I almost never cited these in. I actually don't think I did cite these in.
Yeah.
So a lot of the side deck probably could have been like more refined to like go against like goat control. And probably in like future events, if I decide to bring something like this, I'll probably take that into consideration.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the deck profile. Unless you want to show your extra deck, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, we'll run through the
Yeah,
extra
let's
deck
go
real quick.
extra.
So in GOAT format, there's like no cap on like the amount of extra deck monsters.
Yeah.
You can have 3 of any type of
Anything.
extra deck monster. So it's just the randoms that when I play GOAT control, I like to have, just because like they typically come up.
But you never brought any of these out.
No,
right?
I don't have a.
Yeah,
the
you don't have
ability
them. You don't
to.
play Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
Pretty
that.
side deck or pretty extra deck.
Thank you.
Well, you want to go through your matches real quick?
Yeah, if I can remember them. I think my round 1 was against my buddy John, and I want to say, and I'm probably gonna get this wrong, he was definitely on like some type of like chaos control.
Yeah.
My round 2 opponents, I don't really recall, so I'm just gonna go through like all of them, and if I miss one, I'm super sorry. But it was
That's fine,
5
okay.
rounds. One was chaos control. The other one was a relinquish control.
What the?
I know, it was like actually, there was another buddy of mine who was running the relinquish control. But yeah, I mean, relinquish is a hell of a card, and like I really don't have any outs to it other than like the Book of Moons. But then the Tribute to the Dooms like came up pretty frequently. And then I went against that Reasoning Gate deck. The Reasoning Gate deck kind of just never really got to take off because of like the Spell Canceller. So that was like a 2-0 match. I believe he made top 8 as well. And then I went against a Chaos Turbo deck, I believe. Again, Tribute to the Doom was just able to like take care of all of like those split monsters and then banish off the fodder so they couldn't get into like chaos. I lost to Goat Control in the top cut.
Yeah, top cut. Yeah.
So it was another buddy of mine playing Goat Control with like Parshat too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then for my other matches, really I don't remember, but Undefeated and Swiss. So
Yeah.
Zombies came through.
Yeah, I did. All right, cool. Well, thank you for the deck profile, and hopefully I can see you more in the future. You seem to be dominating the GOAT scene here in SoCal, so hopefully more
try
spicy
my
decks
best.
from you in the future.
Yeah.
Especially the Chaos Recruiter coming in cuts. Maybe another Recruiter deck.
And maybe I'm kind of thinking like Earth Aggro though for my next one.
All right.
So if you see me, watch out for
Watch
those
out for
Earths.
Earth Power, Earth Vendor.
For sure.
All right, peace out, man.
Peace out, man.